Globules of unidentifiable flesh in polyethylene terephthalate containers. A ribbed rectangular vessel with a covering film of low-density polyethylene. We numbly combed the plastic container for encoded burial rites, inscriptions offering safe passage to the afterlife. The inklines of barcodes, use-by dates, and product data became the predictive numerical renderings of degradation and perishability. The instructed funerary procession, ritual, and final disposition. Our ancestors truly cared for us, dedicating entire empires, swathes of unfathomable human and machine labor, to the commemoration of terminated biomass. We were uncomfortably alive but simultaneously nondescript, articulating a longing for the lattice tapestries of receptive beings. Honey used from hexagonal wax with each high-pitched resonance of chitin wings, the size of a fingernail, like a plane crashing against our auditory canals and cochleas. Houseflies consumed food through regurgitating stomach acid, spitting enzymes onto perishable sticky mass until it became dissolved into fluid. Afterwards, they used their tubular mouthparts, the proboscis, to siphon and subsume the wet substance. It took place in a symphony of delicate transfusions and the microscale of hormonal and chemical interrelations. Hormonal signals elucidated the behavioral cycles encoded into all substance formed by the conservation of mass. Accrue, reject, reproduce, autosarcophagi. One becomes colligated to another, and in termination can jointly decompose into further multitudes. An agitated consumption, functioning as a distraction from incessant physiological itching with no determinable origin. Frenetic micro-dismemberment, and intricate picking of reforming scabs. Symbolic gestures of disordered events become rearranged into predictive tools, perhaps harnessed constructively with purpose and intent. The anesthetizing concept of future stability and propensity for the indiscriminate application of meaning grafted to the construction of amorphous forms. Transactions between flesh, the auto-cannibalism of life itself, and between matter. Luminosity and gravitational attraction. Finding an umbrella in a disused storage container, its arches were congealed in bulbous pupae the scale of our palms. On this plane of perception, we were psychologically wrestling with coexistence, in spite of mutual awareness of terminal inseparability. They were the only sustainable, consumable biomass in living memory. The weakest would retch and convulse as they clenched their teeth around the separated, segmented forms. Those who were feeble-minded often enclosed their bifocal photoreceptors into darkness, conjuring genetic memory that traced the sensory stimuli of plenty. Our hypothesized yet richly contested predecession of unfathomable plethoras of plenty, of fertility. Those who were feeble-minded often closed their bifocal photoreceptors into darkness, conjuring genetic memory that traced the sensory stimuli of plenty. Our hypothesized yet richly contested predecession of unfathomable plethoras of fertility. Our bodies could not breathe alone. The wealthiest accrued these material remnants, in tubular components replicating the respiratory systems of the anthropod invertebrates. Artificial oxygenization systems. Consciousness remained a perpetually bicameral experience. Phenomenologically aware, yet ontologically incognizant. Epiphenomena of multisensory cognition disintegrated with individual selfhood. Notions of qualia existed as a foreign concept, vaguely comprehended through interpretations of ancient text, yet our bifurcated cerebrum understood the passage of motion and time as integrated, indisputed. The inevitable physiological transactions we experienced as mute spectators, passively dislocated from agency and veneration and permittance of our collaborative, integrated, instinctive systems. Yet, in moments of legibility, This burned an internal awareness of these strange sensations. Hot, caramelizing molasses of boiling, undulating shame